Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here at Banknote Trading, where we take a look at the US dollar pairs in the Forex market. Today, we'll start by taking a look at Euro USD on the 4-hour chart. Let's start by mapping out the current range. With this being the strong higher low at the bottom here. Obviously, the price has been consolidating sideways, broke out of this upward channel, then started forming this downward price action channel. Did break past the lows, and now it's consolidating with prices moving higher. It's obviously swing structure and fractal structure on the 4-hour and daily are still bullish, and it has turned back bullish. Well, let's see. But over the past week, it was bearish, gave some pullback, gave some sellers show some exhaustion in last week. But right now, waiting to see what price action does. There is news coming up this week, definitely tomorrow, in regards to Trump's tariffs. So we could see prices shoot back down, finally go back down to the discount if it is strong dollar news. But what we're seeing now with this price action, like I said, some exhaustion shown at the end of last week, and prices may continue back down into the direction of where the sellers want to take it. We're waiting to see if it does. Let's go ahead and map out the current channel, possibly forming a bear flag, but not expecting any type of huge movements today. We're waiting to see if news later this week will show the direction of where prices want to be taken. If sellers can take control and break out, we're looking for any type of buying opportunity when it does come back down to discount, any type of demand area of the overall range. But if not, if it does continue pushing, it would target the highest of the range and not wait for any type of retracement in order to take any buying opportunities. GBP USD. It's going to map out the current range. Stronger pair. This is the strong higher low. Similar situation. Obviously, price you can see has been just consolidating sideways. These lows these are higher lows compared to these lows. But this pair did not take out any of the previous liquidity sitting on the lows of the overall selling climax. But we're seeing now that the prices are just trending sideways in this range. We're opportunity seeing for any type of buying opportunity or selling opportunity, waiting to see if any news can affect the prices. Obviously, if the strong dollar news will send the prices back down a discount, which I've been waiting for to see if it targets any type of these demand areas, to see if I can look for any type of bullish momentum shifts and look for any opportunities to buy. But we're waiting to see if that does happen with the news, because right now they're not showing any type of direction, any type of decision on direction. But if it does, obviously target the highs and breaks out of the range, then I'll be looking for any opportunity once it retraces back in order to look for any type of buying opportunities. AUD USD, so Aussie dollar. Let's go ahead and map out the current range. It's also been trading sideways. Look back on previous videos. I had considered, since this is the low of the range, just consider this the spring from the previous range that broke out. It retraced back, and only I'd be looking for any type of well, there was a bullish momentum shift out of discount, but the buyers weren't able to break past the highs of the range. So it looks like the sellers have stepped back in. It looked like for now that the buyers are getting stronger, possibly the sellers are, but right now price action is just sideways. Another sell-off, hasn't taken out the lows of the pullback. We're looking to see if there is any type of buying momentum that sends prices higher and take out the highs of this liquidity sitting over these highs and liquidity sitting over these highs. But if it's not strong enough, then once it does, if it does break down and continue further and take out the lows, I'll be looking for any type of selling. I would consider this a bearish momentum to the downside, because this structure is obviously bullish, fractally bullish, but not fractally bullish now, but swing structure is bullish. But overall, if you look at the daily for Aussie dollar, overall the structure is clearly at the bottom. I was considering this as the accumulation pattern to continue prices higher and take out the highs, the liquidity signal over these highs. But if it doesn't, then that means the buyers weren't strong enough at this area in order to keep pushing prices higher. So right now, I mean, it could be considered possibly forming a bear flag, which means there's a high probability that the prices will continue to shoot downward. And that would coincide if there's any strong dollar news. But waiting to see if that does happen, because what I'd be waiting to see is, like I just said, if it does take out these lows, yeah, I'll be considering looking for any type of sales back down, targeting the lows of the overall range, and considering this a bear flag, sending prices back down on any type of strong dollar news. But we're waiting to see if that decision is being made this week. I would just keep a lookout. But right now, swing structure still bullish for this range. Fractal structure on the 4-hour is bearish. And if it does turn around and make any type of significant move downward, then I'd be looking for any type of selling opportunities. NZD USD still goes in correlation with all the other dollar pairs. This is the current range. Chart obviously looks similar to AUD USD. It's just stronger because this AUD price range is already broken out past the highs. Other buyers weren't able to do that, so this is a little bit stronger. Still looking like this is it broke past this demand zone. Price action over here broke past this demand zone, so right now we're sitting under these lows. Buyers have not stepped back in order to push past and take out the liquidity here. So a similar situation to Aussie dollar, just looking to see if any type of momentum shift happens. A strong momentum shift is able to push prices higher and start taking out the liquidity inside the internal range, to see if the highs of the range will be targeted. I'll be looking for a buying opportunity if it does that. But right now, similar to AUD USD, these buyers don't look strong enough, just from my perspective, to do that. But I don't see any opportunity to sell right now, any type of opportunity to buy, only if the momentum shifts and I do see a significant increase, targeting the highs, but no opportunity to sell, unlike AUD USD for Kiwi dollar. But if prices do continue to shoot down, if they have to take out their lows, then I'll be considering, once it breaks past and pulls back, looking for any type of selling opportunities in order to continue pushing prices lower. GBP AUD. So we've been dealing with the range right now. Let's go ahead and map out the current range. Right now, still in the consolidated pattern, upward channel. It's an increasing price, increasing in the upward channel. But I will consider this taking the liquidity sweep. The break structure is still, swing structure is still bullish. I just wouldn't take any sell against this structure because of how bullish it has been. Previously, I've been saying it hasn't given back any type of retracement. Started consolidating. Now it's pushed prices higher and came back into this range. So if you're looking at this distribution pattern for Wyckoff, this could be the upward thrust that sends prices back down. It does look like momentum is picking up for the sellers. I still wouldn't bet against all these bulls that's been very active in this pair. But for right now, where we are, we're chasing back down. Like I said, back into the channel. If you look on the smaller scale and smaller range from this impulse, we'll be looking for any type of movement back into discount, which is about to come into. Look for any type of bullish momentum shift. A little bit too high for, in my opinion, to try to catch another move higher. Waiting to see if any type of liquidity is taken out under these lows. See if it would target any type of demand area into discount. I'm just waiting to see if price action heads back down. GBP NZD, similar chart, but this has been breaking out past the highs of the previous range. This being the strong higher low. So right now, prices have continued to push higher. Similar chart, but in GBP AUD, it looked like it's still the strength of sellers are starting to pick up. Need to see it to be a little bit more impulsive, not in a in the ascending channel like GBP AUD. So this looked like a more bullish pair, like the buyers are still clearly not giving up any type of retracement, any type of area. This significant area of demand, but it's still inside of the overall range. Clearly, there's been a change of character after it broke out past these past previous highs on Monday. Now it looks like it is retracing back. Could be looking for possibly an opportunity to buy again on this impulse. It retraces back into discount. We're looking if there is any type of bullish momentum shift in this pair. I'll be looking for any type of opportunity to buy and target the higher prices. If it does break past, I'm looking for any type of opportunity for retracement, which is doing right now from this breakout. Looking for an opportunity to buy and discount to see if there is bullish momentum shift to target the higher prices. I'll be looking for any type of buying opportunities. That's all I have for you today. Thank you for joining us.